what did you learn from that game, and what did Coach McHale told you as far as what you need to get better?
Just you know, being more of a pest on defense, and I think you know, for me, it's just finding a way to be effective every game and to be consistent. And I think you know, one of our weaknesses, one of my weaknesses, is just the inconsistency of everything.
I know you're a team guy and everything, but you know, sitting on the bench during clutch time, how tough is it for you as a competitor?
I mean, it's, you know, no player ever wishes that on themselves, but you know, when you're there, when, you know, me, Chandler, and Pat, we're all on the bench, but we honestly just wanted to win, and we didn't care. I mean, we obviously wanted to play, but we don't care as long as we get the win, because losing 7 in a row was like a terrible feeling. So we're happy we got the win, and whichever way we could get it.
You've heard athletes different things in situations like you were in. Sometimes it helps take a step back and just watch and see what's going on. How much does that fit for you in that situation?
Yeah, I think just like getting perspective too. You know, just sometimes you know, we're in a grind of the season and we play so many games and we're just going, and sometimes take a step back. You know, to have yesterday off, just get in the gym, get a workout, watch some film, go back, clear your mind, things like that, just to be able to take a step back. That's really important, because you got to sometimes reset yourself.
You mentioned be more consistently aggressive defensively. We think of being tentative as an offensive thing, as tentative with a shot or that kind of thing. 7-game losing streak, is that what happened? You start to get a little tentative defensively?
Yeah, and then you know, once you get tentative, then everyone starts to do it, and once everyone starts to do it, then you stop trusting your rotations and your help side and your weak side, and that's, you know, for us, that's what we kind of tried to rebuild in practice yesterday, was getting back to being in the spots that we're supposed to be at. And so, you know, the guys in the pick and rolls can be their normal aggressive self, knowing that the backside is going to be there, and vice versa.
Jeremy, you've said before that your confidence tends to increase exponentially when you see a shot or two go down early. I know you're the point guard, and so obviously the focus is on getting other people involved, but do you think it's important too to make sure that you are aggressive from the outset, trying to get yourself going as well?
I think that's where there's a balance. You know, I think as a point guard, the last person that needs to get going is the point guard. But you know, it's different too. You know, I'm also a scorer in some ways, and so I think for me, what I just want to do is just be aggressive, period, and just play make, and just let the game and their defense dictate what plays are going to be made. It could be assist, or it could be a hockey assist, or it could be a shot.
Do you feel like your role in this offense is conducive to allowing you to do those things consistently?
Yeah, I think you know, we need to do a good job of getting out and running again and getting those fast break points, and a lot of that comes from defensive stops. And I think when we do that, we're tough, because everyone gets going, and once everyone's touching it and feeling good, we've shown what we can do in terms of lighting up the scoreboard.
Jeremy, Chandler talked yesterday about a dinner meeting out in Minnesota. How much when you look back on that, how much does stuff like that help going forward?
It's important, because you know, we were all sitting there at dinner and we just basically said, we're gonna win this next game, and you know, we had just lost 7 in a row, and spirits were down, and everyone just ended up going to get dinner together, and it was just nice to kind of have that atmosphere despite, you know, having, you know, the disappointments on the court.
When you kind of air things out like that, how do you guys come up with a resolution? It's got to be tough with all the, there's a lot of pride in it.
You just got to play harder. We just got to play harder, trust each other more, and it's really cliche, but that's really what it is. I mean, we just need to keep playing hard, and the coach has been telling us if we keep playing this hard, we'll be all right, and you know, it'll turn for us. And sometimes it's just a matter of that. You know, it's like if you're a good shooter, you just got to keep shooting. If you go through a slump, you got to keep shooting until you get out, and you know, you may go on this tear, and it could just change in one play, in one instant.